Well, today's Monday, it's the 9th of January 2023, and we're on our way back to Mallorca. It's been a lovely time here in England with the family, but time is now to go back. And we were in Fareham railway station, just awaiting the train. We had a taxi drive here, that was fine. Well, it was actually very early, so we've got a bit of a long wait here on the station. But the sun's shining for a change, so it's not too bad. And then we're off to Gatwick, so we'll catch up on the train in a moment. Well, the train was bang on time, so looks like we'll get to Gatwick Airport okay, assuming there's no delays. I have been on a train once when it stopped mid-flight, mid-journey, and I had to get a taxi the rest of the way. Hopefully that won't happen again. But it's a beautiful sunny day, so we've got plenty to see out of the window all the way to Gatwick. It's about an hour and a half on the train, so we'll catch up again in a few moments. We've had quite a wait at the airport now. We've just been called to our gate, which is gate number 22. We're flying with Wizz Air, something a little bit different for us. So just walking through Gatwick Airport. We have to go this way. Now, Anita, of course, had to go for a bit of a walk around the shops. Not sure what she's bought, but she's having to sort herself out. Too many bags, dear. It's been quite uneventful so far. The taxi was good. The train journey was very smooth and all perfectly on time. And can't really complain about Gatwick so far. Catching the train directly into the airport helps, and we're in the South Terminal, which is where we needed to be. And we're just making our way to gate number 22 now. Like gate 22 might be quite a way down here. 3-minute walk to gate 22. 3 minutes, it's alright. Not being a regular at Gatwick Airport, it does seem very quiet. And the last flight on the board from South Terminal tonight was actually at 10 to 10, finishing 5 to 10, so finishing quite early. Just going past gate number 12, which is Turkish Airlines going off to Istanbul. Just lots of empty departure areas around here. Heading in the right direction. Yeah, 22 this way. did look to see how many seats were available just the other day on our flight, and it looked to be, well, almost empty, not completely empty, so it'll be interesting to see if it's actually filled up since then. And 18, you can't be too far now. Looks like we're on the end. You can see gate 22 now in the distance. Just up on the left hand side, gate number 22, Wizz Air. Try this new experience. Right, it's cameras away now. We'll catch up with you a bit later. Taken off, getting onto the plane was okay. I wanted to measure my bag, and some other people had a bit of a problem because they've got too many bags. They seem to be quite strict on hand luggage to make sure that it fitted inside the cage. Mine fitted in perfectly. Peter was a bit sceptical, but it was no problem at all. When we get onto the plane, Anita's in row D and I'm in row 34. But stewardess straight away said, "Oh, you're flying alone?" I said no, and she said, "Get your wife to come and join you." So she did. The takeoff, bang on time, no delay at all, and we're up in the air, just going over the scene.
Less than half full.
It's only about a quarter full. The plane's only about a quarter full. It's a bigger plane than we usually fly. Quarter of those seats are occupied. But it feels smooth so far, so I think we should be alright. And just let our son know that we've taken off, so we're about to take off, so he should be there to meet us at the airport when we arrive. So get back in touch with you later on. Well, we're off the plane and we had an interesting flight. It was a little bit lumpy and bumpy. Not to be, we weren't really surprised though, because there was a bit of a gale blowing in the UK, and I'd already seen the weather reports in Mallorca saying that it was going to get pretty bad around the coast anyway, so not really surprising, I guess. And we now have to go to passport control, so I'm going to have to switch the camera off again. That was easy enough. We just had our passports checked, and there was no queue, nobody at all there. I think everybody managed to get through before us. So we're in a deserted airport. There's just about nobody here at the moment. See how it gets as we get closer to the exit. We are actually quite a long way away from the exit, I think. And of course it is January the 9th, so McDonald's isn't very open. We just follow yellow signs for the exit. There's a few cafes and bars and things open here though, so you can get a drink. But we want the exit. Sure, and you're just tempted, but we're not going into any shops. Here she comes. Do you want me to pull that one? Do you want me to pull it? She does have terrible problems with her bag. This is a part of the airport that you wouldn't normally come in if you're coming from the UK in the summertime. They use a different terminal for people from the UK, but because there's so few flights, we come into this one, and they've just sectioned off a little bit of it for us where there's a passport control, because the other people here are coming from different parts of Europe which are within Schengen, and they don't have to show passports. But we've done that, so we're all in the same area now. Electronic shop there, tempting for me. So mostly tomorrow's flights, so there's only 10 flights left today from here. Already feels a lot warmer than it did in Gatwick Airport. Gatwick Airport I thought was a little cool, and here in Palma perhaps it feels a little warm. So I did tell you on the way out that we'd spotted a WH Smith's. Oh, there it is, WH Smith's. So, and there is another one in a different part of the terminal, so I'm guessing there's several of these within the Palma terminal. WH Smith's have taken over from whoever was selling the magazines and newspapers before. So that's good to see. We've got a long walk now, so I'm just going to turn the camera off a bit and perhaps catch up a little bit later on. Well, it's always a long walk in Palma Airport, but we're nearly there now. Just got to go down here, and we should be at the baggage collect point. And for us, the exit gets us into the outside world to meet Adam. As always, we've had to walk for feels like miles and miles. As you come around the corner here, I think many of you who've been to Palma will recognise the baggage reclaim down there. Lots and lots of them, and Palma was like one of the busiest airports in Europe in 2022, if not the busiest airport in Europe, and certainly one of the only ones to actually completely recover to 2019 levels. Busy airport normally, but we're at a quiet part of the year, so there's not so many flights, but still quite a few people here. So we've got no baggage to collect, so we'll just wait for the exit, and hopefully Adam will be there to join us. Anita's roasting, so she's taking her scarf off. It's a sign we're in Mallorca now, and I think we'll sign off here anyway. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you wherever the next video is, but it's from Mallorca from now on, I think. Bye for now. Bye bye.